That clock definitely doesn't work, but it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I am just about to leave. I am going to Tulum today, going to go train at Tulum Strength Club, which is like the best training facility ever. So good. So of course I am on meal prep, so I am just getting some things prepped and organized to make sure that I am 100% set up for success, because I am here to absolutely execute. That's the thing, and I'm going with it because that's my coach, and if you know, you know. Anyway, I am getting my meal prep done, and then we are gonna go train upper body today. So let's go. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am on my way to Tulum, to the Tulum Strength Club, which, if you don't know, is where champions train and where champions are built. Unparalleled to any training facility that I have seen in Mexico. Obviously, I've not been to all of the parts, but it is absolutely epic. So very excited to go train there. It is an upper body day, which is the only day in my training phase right now where I'm doing any kind of chest and back work, because as a bikini competitor, those areas are not necessary to be developed as much. So I am very excited for that day. We're doing, I am doing a little bit of back, chest, arms, like all the upper body things. Very excited. So I'm going to take you through a training day, and I won't record everything, but I will record most of the stuff. So that is what we are doing today, and you get to watch me, and I'm going to record everything, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So on my way to Tulum right now, and we'll chat when I get there. I swear this place is magic. I am at Tulum Strength Club. They're all training over there. So the way that my training is set up right now, I am trying to hit a certain muscle group and kind of exhaust it before moving on to the next one. That is with my glute workouts, that's with my shoulder workouts, that's with my upper body workout. So I am starting with 2 back exercises. I am doing this is my favorite back machine, the hammer strength row. I love it, it feels so good. And then I'm gonna do some pullovers after. So with a lot of the training I'm doing, I'm wearing my wrist straps. Of course, they're Canadian protein. And the reason why I'm wearing my wrist straps is because I don't want my grip to be a limiting factor. So for example, if I'm doing back exercises, that's gonna help me with my grip strength, because I know that if I'm squeezing too hard, I'm gonna feel it in my biceps. And although that's awesome, that is not the point of the movement. And I don't want my arms to be more fatigued than my back in this certain exercise, especially when it's a back exercise. And therefore I'm limiting my potential in terms of getting stronger and putting that mind muscle connection into my back. Seriously, if Smith machine chest press for high reps, like 15 of them, doesn't make me feel so unworthy as a power lifter, I don't know what does. I have to be honest, doing those, that is the most I've ever felt my chest be worked in a single exercise in a very long time. So training for a bikini competition is very different from training from a powerlifting competition because of the energy systems being used. With powerlifting, the focus is strength. It really doesn't matter what you look like as long as you're strong, and you practice 1, 2, 3 heavy reps, and you just emphasize the shit out of that. Now there is accessory work that comes with that, but it's of much lesser importance. Bikini competitions is different because literally the size of your muscle does matter, not just how strong it is, but the actual like size of it and the shape, and that's kind of what we're after. So the goal is to stimulate hypertrophy, which is basically in very short terms, tearing your muscle fibers, so pushing them past their limits in order to tear the muscle fibers, and then you want to refuel and recharge in order for them to repair, and then you get bigger, stronger, and your muscles change size. So I'm going from doing like 1, 2, 3, 5 heavy reps up to like 15 now. So my heart rate's really elevated. I'm burning a lot more calories, so therefore I'm eating a lot more calories. Just very different, training the mindset as well. And it's really just trying to get in tune with every single rep. And I said this in my first video in this series, is like, I am so friggin' tapped in to my training, and that every single rep, I'm like, this single rep could allow me to win, or it could put me in second place. So that is my mentality. Like every single fucking rep, every single set, like everything I do right now could determine my placing in this competition. And of course competitions aren't everything, but like I have this goal and I need to execute. I need to mexecute. Seriously, I'm gonna start trending that. So I'm doing a chest fly right now. Usually it is done on the pec deck machine. I don't have that available to me right now, so I'm just making a little substitution. Ultimately, I am adjusting, but I'm still making sure that I am stimulating the muscles as much as possible during the 4 program sets that I have. So I will be pushing my back into the bench so that I am not arching. I usually do arch when I bench press, but because I want to stimulate my chest a lot more and elicit hypertrophy, then I'm making sure that I'm not using any other muscle groups in my body to be working the weight load. I am putting the direct emphasis on my chest.
Run around, pulling that turret all on Monday. 'Cause you knew that I knew that I'd call you up. Baby, another way.
Usually in my programming and with my clients as well, we focus on RPE or RIR, which is rate of perceived exertion or reps in reserve. And we usually aim for something about 8 to 9 RPE or like 1 to 2 RIR. I don't necessarily do that in my programming right now because I technically, like, I don't want to be failing my reps. I want to make sure that I'm completing everything because I need to make sure that I can progressively overload week after week, because that is my expectations and my coach's expectations as well. But I am making sure that I am pushing like to the most extreme that I can possible without injuring myself. So I'm not necessarily focusing on RPE. I want to make sure that I am getting in the quality reps that I'm getting, but I am pushing myself to the limit. So I don't necessarily focus on RPE or RIR, but I do train, I'm gonna say, to a very safe max every set in order to make sure that I'm still feeling the muscles and that I'm therefore stimulating the hypertrophy that I need in order to grow and in order to win. Okay, I am all done in elements of that word. It was an awesome workout. It was great, it was long. I'm absolutely exhausted, but it was absolutely worth it. I executed, I exceeded expectations. I beat the logbook. I did everything I needed to do. Executed. I'm going to rehydrate. I'm going to eat my meals, go down to the beach, relax for a little bit, and then I'm back home. Thank you to Tulum Strength Club for having me train here. If you have questions, if you want to know more about my workout, if you really like this one, drop some comments below and let me know, and I can always share more. And that's it. We'll talk later, strong friends.